Hi, how are we going today? I have something here which is pretty good. Well, I think it's pretty good anyway. And I'm about to do an unboxing, which I don't normally do, but there's a lot of interest in Foxtel's latest iQ5 box. And I've actually been sent one from Foxtel, so we'll be trying this one out to see how it goes. So if you're interested to see what the iQ5 is like, what some of the features are. We'll start off today with a bit of an unboxing and we'll just see what you do get in the package when you get your iQ5. So I'll just turn the camera down a little bit. So here we are, if we just get a nice good sized box here. Alright, and we'll just rip it open from the front. A nice sturdy box. And let's pull out what we get in here. So we get the cable, the coaxial cable for the antenna. Got another little box here that says HDD, so that's the hard disk drive, and we get the actual set-top box unit itself, and that's about all there is. So, and a little adapter there for the coaxial cable. So that's pretty much what you get in the box. So we'll have a look at the hard disk drive first. Pull that out of the box. Lots of protective packaging around it, so that's pretty cool. Just pull these out of the side there. I always try and unpack things without damaging the packaging, just in case I got to send it back, but hopefully we don't need to do that. So this is the hard disk drive, so this is just going to sit on the bottom of it, and it's got 4 little clamps here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so that just rests down the bottom there. So let's have a look at the set-top box itself. Okay, so we've got some safety instructions. That's pretty important because we want to be safe. Box right here. So that's the set-top box itself. So there we have the power supply, very important, and it looks like HDMI cable. So that would be very important if you want to connect to your television. And just looking here, we have the Foxtel remote. So this is probably the thing you're going to look at the most. It's pretty well packaged in. It's hard to get out. So a bit of a rip. Comes with its own batteries, so that's good. That's the remote. Looks pretty snazzy. I like that. Lots of controls. It's got some shortcuts to your TV shows, movies, sport, and also to Netflix. They've done a bit of a deal with Netflix, so you can get some Netflix with your Foxtel service. And of course there's the batteries, and that's pretty much all you get in the box. So that's pretty exciting. So looking forward to actually putting it all together. So we've got our hard disk drive on the bottom, our set-top box, and there's all our connections on the back there. So we've got the hard cabling, we've got the normal coaxial, we've got a cable to connect to your internet. I'm really hoping it's Wi-Fi enabled actually, because that's how I plan on using it, through Wi-Fi. So just looking at this here, it looks like this is just going to sit on the top like that, and that'll look pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So the next step is to plug it in and see how it works. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I hope it does explain what you get with your new Foxtel iQ5 system. So you can see the difference in size from the iQ2 to the iQ5, and it is definitely a streaming device, so the Wi-Fi works beautifully, very good. Also, it works with my Harmony remote. I didn't have to change any settings, it turns on and off, but I'll definitely be using the Foxtel remote a lot because of the extra features it has. Okay, so we've unboxed and unpacked our Foxtel iQ5, and we've plugged it in and we've set it up and had a bit of a play with it, and I'm rather happy with it. I did have the iQ2, and I'm glad to see the end of that old orange and white menu. It was looking pretty dated. But also when I had the NBN connected, I lost the ability to use anytime catch up or you know, to watch anything that it was streamed. I couldn't do that, so I was really missing that feature. So I was quite delighted when I got the email in my inbox telling me that Foxtel's sending out the iQ5. So anyway, we've unboxed it and I've plugged it in and set it up. So I just thought I'd just go through the remote control with you. Now, if you have an iQ4, you're already familiar with these features because it's my understanding that it's exactly the same remote. But some of the features in the iQ5 might be different. I'm not the expert there. I'll just tell you what I've experienced so far. So the remote, it's a pretty straightforward remote, but it has all the different features that you would expect. It's got shortcuts to the TV shows and movies, sport, and as mentioned recently, also Netflix, after Foxtel done a bit of a deal to sort of include Netflix. Now, I did have a quick look at the menu. Now, the menu is the same as the iQ4 menu, so if you have an iQ4, you'd be familiar with that. And the interface, it all looks pretty much the same. It's nice and sleek and very easy to understand. And I did notice a few apps like the ABC iView, and I think I saw Amazon on there. So there's a few extra apps, but I did not see anywhere where I could add my own apps, so it doesn't look like I can, but I'll certainly investigate that. But just looking at the controller, you've got your channel inputs here, which you just press in, and they're the same as what they were on the iQ2. So if you can remember what they are, you can just press them in and they go in fine. I mentioned the shortcut straight to the categories if you wanted to use that. You've got your home button, which will take you to the front end menu, and if you press the Foxtel button up the top here, that will just take you to what you're actually watching. So if you're watching something and you hopped into the menu or into the guide and had a look to see what was around, you can always just press that button up the top here and you can go back to whatever you were watching. So that's pretty cool. Your record button, so pretty straightforward. Whatever you've got streaming, you can actually record, because we have the built-in hard drive, remember, with the iQ5. So it connects to free-to-air TV. You just need to connect your coaxial cable, which came with the box, and you got an adapter if you needed that. So that's fine. Volume up and down, channel up and down, and you've got your round navigation button, so you can navigate up and down and through the menu. Press enter to select what you want. But the best feature that I found on this remote, because I'm a fan of voice control, is the microphone up the top here. So when you press this microphone, you hold it down and then you just say switch to 7HD. So you can just say the name of the channel that you wanted to switch to, and so you hold down that button and you say the command and it will change to that command and do it. Let's have a look and see it in action.
Michael, you needed just early to start the second half, and it seemed to calm the boys straight down, and his energy, his all-round work rate and constant pressure on the defence is what we need. And again, getting goals exactly at the moment that we need.
Switch to 7HD.
Also the way he speaks, absolutely. All right, time for a very quick break here on.
Has become a coward's palace where people can just go on there, not say who they are, destroy people's lives.
Show me the TV guide.
Similar calls for accountability from the Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce. A record backlog of parcel deliveries across the country could soon get a whole lot worse. The Transport Workers Union is threatening nationwide strike action involving
What can I watch?
courier companies. Workers are demanding better job security and conditions, claiming their calls are falling on deaf ears.
So that was pretty cool, and I like the fact that the remote actually works with my Harmony remote as well, which I've had for a while, and I've had a few different set-top boxes set up on it, and I did have the IQ2 set up on it, and I was quite delighted that this was using the same RF codes for the basic commands of switching it on and off and that, so I can just use the Harmony remote to turn on my television, my sound bar and my Foxtel IQ5 all at the same time. But then I'll be switching over to this controller because it's got all the features that I like on it, and the main buttons light up when you pick it up, like the home and the volume, the voice command, which I really like. So that's the controller. That's probably all you need to know about that. And if you've got an IQ4, everything else is pretty much the same. The big difference is it's a streaming box, so you can stream a lot more stuff, but you can actually record free-to-air and your Foxtel channels as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. So thanks once again for watching, and bye for now.